Okay, first thing that we have to do is to remove the plastic trim right here. It's behind the center console, and it's an area of the footwell of center passenger rear center passenger seat. The reason I said this HUD unit is the easiest to install because now we don't have to actually access that underneath the glove box to the main MCU unit to get the data from the car. We can just get the data from this area right here. Now let's remove this panel. Okay, so start from that corner top part. There's no screw in here, so basically just all the plastic clips that clip on to the inside. That's it. Alright, now we are going to access the data from this plug right here. But before we do anything or unplug anything, we have to turn off the unit first. We'll turn off the whole system first. Let me show you how. So this is how you turn off the system. You go to the main menu right here and then go to safety. Right there, you see power off. Just hit that power off and then the system will turn off. Are you sure you want to turn off the power? Press foot on the brake to turn the power back on. So as long as you don't step your foot on the brake, the power will still be off. So to be safe, you need to turn off the power first before you unplug and plug in that port in the back. Now let's power off. There you go, now it's off. Now we can do the plug and unplug in the back here. So first get that pass-through plug that came with the product ready. And now we are going to unplug this right here. You see there's a clip right there, unplug, and then we'll insert that male plug into this female pass-through port, and then plug this male this side back in here. Okay, let's do that now. Okay, let's unclip. There you go, and then we'll clip it back in right there, and then we'll plug the male part in here again. As you can see the male back in here and the female back in here. Now the system connected again. We could just turn it on, but I'll wait to turn it on until we finish the project first. Alright, now we have to run this cable to the side panels to connect to the one in the front on this side right here, and then height on the bottom. Push the panel back in. Make sure the clips is aligned where it's supposed to go. And just like that, you just pop it back in. This part is done. Now let's install the display in the front. Now we try to power the car back on since we already plug and unplug the cable. Put my foot on the brake, then the car should be on. There you go. As you can see, the car is back on. There, all the power is back. I can use this. Alright, next we have to remove this panel right here to install the display. Okay, now let me show you how to remove this side panel. It's really simple. So use one of these plastic removal tool and then insert to the top area, because there's two clip here and one clip here. So let's undo those two clips on the top first. There you go. can just pull it out like that. Make sure those metal clip holder stay in place. Okay, before we install the small display into the dashboard, remember that clear tape that I mentioned before? Now this is the time we are going to use it. So I'm going to use the clear tape, and then you see the cable here. So if we put it just like this, you might be able to see the cable through the air vent. So I'll just try to hide the cable in the back of the display a little, and then have it come out like this to the back of the air vent, and see this if this helps at all. So I'm just gonna tape it, like one tape on the top, and then make sure this cable stay in the back, and one tape to the bottom, just like that. So the cable will display going like this, the cable will go in the back instead of popping out to the front. And then we'll install this one, and then we'll see how it works. Okay, so before we install the display inside the air vent, let's insert the cable on the side panel right here first. So you guys can see the cable is flat, right? You go up vertical first, then go in, and then we can pull the cable in. You can see now it goes in. So now we don't see the cable going overlap this part right here. Now let's try to find a good spot for the display. We can adjust the cable, remove in and out. Okay, now let's try to center that display. You can use this logo right here to center the display to the steering wheels, and we're gonna push it in. Okay, so now you have to kind of pop this top part open a little, and then we can just insert it in and center to the steering wheels. You can adjust however out or in you want it. And now we kind of hide the cable a little bit better than we're not taping it. I think it's working right now, and it's not blocking the AC vent, which is great. Now we're done with the display. Let's pop this panel back in. There's 3 spots done. Okay, now I am going to run the cable underneath the trim right here, and then go underneath the rubber seal on the side door, inside of the door, and then go down here underneath the rubber seal. You can see here, and then we are going to stop right here. See this? And then we're going down and under the carpet, and then cross on that side, and then we're going to plug in to that pass-through cable that we did earlier from the beginning. As you can see now, the cable, it's all hidden underneath the trim. And then just pop this piece open a little to get the cable in underneath the carpet, this part of the carpet of the car. And now we're going to go to the back and show you to plug it in. So basically I put it go right here, go underside of this plastic trim right there, just hide inside, and then go around and come here, and I can just basically just put it underneath the floor mat when I connect these 2 cables together. Okay, now let's connect the 2 cables together, just like that. Then connect the 2 cables. There you go. You can see the information. As you can see, when it's parked, it's showing the percentage of the battery, and show the gear where the gear is in park right now. Let me reverse. So show reverse, and then neutral there, and then drive. Really cool and really sleek. You can't really see anything there, and then like it's kind of hiding in the air vent, and it doesn't block as much air vent as most of the display or gauge cluster out there for Tesla Model 3 and Model Y. As you can see right there, actually the clear tape really helps a lot to hide that cable. Show you there, you can't really see the cable inside the air vent anymore. All you see is that little screen in front of you, and it's right in the center. It's always there when you drive. Let's go test it out when I drive. Okay, let's go test it out. So now I'm in park, and it's only showing the battery percentage, which is the same over there, 38%. And now let's drive. See, now it changes to the mile per hour. Let's go drive around. I really like how it's hiding in that spot, but you can see it clearly. I think the size of the letter or numbers it's perfect. I mean, that's all you need. Right in front of you, the speed, and then turning. Turn right. And let me try to put on the emergency light right there. See, it's working. This is awesome. Like from here, seriously, you can't really tell. There's like a piece of a screen there, and you can keep that whole clean look of the interior of Model 3 and Model Y. So this is what it looks like at night. So you can't really see that it's something there. It looks like it just built into that dashboard of the car.